Welcome back, fellow gamers. BattleFox here to continue our Let's Play series of Avorion. Last time we ventured out into the galaxy, we constructed our Cobra missile corvette and tested it out. And holy cow, is it effective or what? We also tested our new fighters and found the next tier of materials, Xanian. My mission for today's episode is to start gathering the Xsotan artifacts, because we will need them to get to the center of the galaxy. Now the way to do this is to take on the Pyroboss, find mad science satellites, combine exotics in the research lab, complete Project Exodus, and kill the AI, to name a few. One thing I didn't realize is that the last time we defeated the AI, we didn't collect the modules fast enough because of the Xsotan attacking, and they despawned before I could loot them. So we were headed back to find him again. Now before we get underway, I want to show you a couple things I worked on in between episodes. So first off, we went ahead and mined up all of that Xanian that we had found at the end of the episode, and ended up pouring most of it into the Firebird to upgrade all of its shields and everything like that on the systems. So the other thing I did was also build a bunch of turrets, new ones, and that took quite a long time to find all the materials, but we built brand new plasma turrets, brand new laser turrets, and brand new cannon turrets. And I built 5 of each, and so now our Firebird is our upgraded destroyer and should be able to take on enemies without being directly piloted, since I find that the missile corvette is a lot more fun to fly around. So why don't we go ahead and get underway to find the AI. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention was that while I was gathering all the materials for those turrets I was creating, I actually came across a merchant, and this merchant sold one of the Xsotan artifacts. Now, from what I've read on the forums, this one's one of the harder ones to find because it is only sold by a random merchant that travels around. So I was lucky enough to find him, and he sold it for 3 million credits. Now, this didn't mean anything to us because we had made 120 million a few episodes ago, so that was an easy buy. Now, what's really nice about this is that it gives us 5 turret slots at no cost to energy. So it'd actually be really good to just install right here on our Cobra. So now we can hold a couple more turrets, which should be pretty nice. On to the AI. And we've arrived in the sector with the AI. Now we'll just go ahead and wait for the Firebird to warp in, since it's following us. Any moment now. Come on, Mr. Slowpoke. And just a few more seconds here. So we put a little more distance between us and the AI while we're waiting for the Firebird to come in to be our main tank. And I think that is just about enough. And come on. Okay, and there's the Firebird. So one feature I don't know if I've shown you guys yet is the tactical view. And so let's just go ahead and set the Firebird to attack. And then if we scroll out on the mouse, we can actually get like a top-down view of the fight. And this is really handy when you're using multiple different fighters and things like that. Or just other ships, so that way you can see the battlefield and you can give them specific orders and things like that. So now that the Firebird is engaged, let's go ahead and fly in here, and just one more check just to make sure he is attacking. It looks like he is. Sometimes you can get a really good view of things without being up in the action, looking at it like this, which is pretty neat. I like it for when I'm mining and I've got a bunch of miners out and about. I can watch them what they're doing without having to follow them everywhere or do it myself. And there's the Xsotan artifact that we'd missed before. And it's number 6 of the complete set. So now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and excuse me, finish cleaning up the rest of this sector, and then we will move on to the pirate boss. Ho ho, we found the boss, Boss Swox the Third. Well, hello there. Now who might you be? I could ask you the same thing. You've not heard of me yet? I am Boss Swox the Third, Scourge of the Outer Sectors. You will get to know me soon enough. You don't scare me. Oh, looks like we have a brave hero here. I might actually like you. I'll kill you quickly. You have 2 choices. You can choose to pay, oh my god, 23,782,000 credits for your pathetic life and ship, or you can choose to die. Now, what will it be? Is there a third alternative? No. Is there really a third alternative? No. Why no third alternative? Because I said so. Enough stupid questions, die! Alright, Firebird, go ahead and attack the enemies. Missile salvo away! Well then, I guess we didn't need to bring the Firebird after all. And we have our next Xsotan artifact. Okay, so we might as well clean up the sector of a couple of pirates here. And it looks like that's everyone. So now, on to Project Exodus. And we're on the lookout for Project Exodus right now, and it looks like I see something that's blinking over here. And I think it's one of the stashes. Oh, a beacon. This should give us some information. This message is for all participants of Operation Exodus. Number 53X. Minus 221. So in our previous exploration of the galaxy for, odds and ends, whatnot, I actually came across some of these beacons before, and it looks like I already have the X and Y coordinates for number 53. So that's where we're heading now, but you look around and you'll find these blinking beacons when you enter a zone. Now you do need to have a C43 object detector equipped in order to see them. I was lucky enough to find an exotic one that highlights everything in the entire sector. So if you get some less stellar ones than this one, like this one here, you have to be within 4.5 kilometers in order for it to be highlighted. So if you can upgrade it to exotic so you get the entire sector highlighted, that will make it a lot easier for you. Okay, on to our Exodus coordinates. Mission updated, Operation Exodus. So we found the next beacon, and it gives us another set of coordinates, negative 257, 192. Oh, and it marks it for me. Okay, perfect. On to the next beacon. And beacon number 3. Negative 286, 218. And beacon number 3. Negative 301, 270. And beacon number 5, I think. I've had to do many jumps in between these. I'm starting to lose count. I think we're on number 5. Negative 340, 323. And here is the next beacon. Negative 379, 375. Okay, we're almost to the final square in the corner. As far away from the core as we can be. And hopefully this is the last destination. Nope, so it looks like there's one more. I think. Negative 418, 403. I mean, it's in the last quadrant. Could it honestly be farther than that? I guess we will find out. And another beacon, it looks like. Negative 418, 432. Man, they're going to take me to the corner of the galaxy, huh? Oh, not quite, but pretty close. And we're in the next sector. It looks like there's a big wreckage here. Communication beacon, that's new. Establish connection. Is this thing working? What? Hello? Who is this? Are you from Operation Exodus? Operation Exodus? Yes. Yes. Well, and no. I don't understand. We never took part in Operation Exodus ourselves. It was our ancestors who did it. Your ancestors? Yes, the Exodus took place more than 100 years ago. What happened? A few hundred years back, the alien species appeared in the center of the galaxy, the Xsotan. We knew aliens since the great rise of technology 600 years ago. Everyone knew how to build and use spaceships. This is how we all colonized space in the first place. But the Xsotan were different, cold and careless. They didn't care for anybody. They didn't even answer our attempts to communicate. They just appeared, and it seemed like they didn't care about anything at all. Then they started harvesting. They ate away at everything. Asteroids, ships, some say they even consume entire planets. After a great battle, we realized that we didn't stand a chance. Now that they were unbeatable, we did not manage to win several battles. We did manage to win several battles. But they just kept pouring out of the center, more and more of them. In the end, it didn't matter. They would just overrun us, and they had way more resources. The only thing that was left for us to do was to flee, so we started Operation Exodus. And now we live here. Do you know how to beat the Xsotan? Xsotan ships are no more special than ours or yours. They're strong, but you can defeat them in combat. Many times already. The main problem is that there's just so many of them. You have to stop them from calling in reinforcements. We don't know how to do that, or where they're coming from, but during our times fighting them, our ancestors managed to get their hands on some of their technology. You can have some of it if you want. It's worthless to us anyways. We dumped one of the artifacts from a wreckage near you. Have a look around. Okay, so let's find the... Oh, here it is. All right, Historian. So we got the next Xsotan artifact. This looks like it's number 1. Now that we have that one, and we trekked way too far out just to find it, Let's go ahead and start finding the mad science satellites, which I believe are a lot closer to the center here. So we're going to head all the way back. Greetings! Greetings. Interested in earning a lot of money for easy work? Yes. Good. All you have to do is take this cargo and bring it to the checkpoint I just sent you. It looks like you don't have enough cargo space. Dump some of your cargo and come back then. Oh, let's wait for the Firebird to show up, because it has cargo holds. Okay, should be easy as pie. Gained 1 suspicious goods. New mission, easy delivery. Okay, negative 315, 309. Negative 3, oh, I guess it's this way. So it looks like it's all the way down here. And the Firebird has a longer jump range than the Cobra, so we're just going to tell it to idle here for a while. And let's get to jumping. Okay, and I guess we're supposed to deliver it to this guy. I have your goods. Good, hand them over. Here you go. Looks like everything is here. Thank you much. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I'll be on my way then. What about my payment? Ha 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 ha! Mission accomplished. Easy delivery. New mission. Enemy of my enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Hello. It looks like you have been betrayed by Xsotan and his smugglers, too. And I think we might have a common enemy now. I'd like to meet with you. Meet me at negative 198, 196, a friend. Oh God, how far away is this guy? Am I gonna have to look it up again? Oh crap. Is this still in my mail? Negative 198, 196. Okay, so he's like in the heart of where we're palling around these days. Okay, well, maybe I'll grab the Cobra. We can start walking it back as we're on our way there. Hello! I've heard some impressive stories about you. Maybe we can work together to stop Xsotan. How do we stop Xsotan? Xsotan is a coward. He won't do anything himself, and if there's only the slightest hint of combat, he'll just jump away to safety. In order to catch him, we'll have to disable his hyperspace drive. Alright, I'll help you. Since I have to remain here, I need you to organize all the parts I need to build the disruption ray. I've sent the list of the parts to your ship. Come back once you have them. I don't care how you get them, do what you must. Just get me those parts. Okay. Mission updated, enemy of my enemy. And we're back. So we've finally collected all of the materials that we needed for this quest. As you can see here in my cargo hold, we got our processors, semiconductors, fusion generators, neutron accelerator, electron accelerator, energy inverter, and transformator components. So let's go ahead and talk to this friend. I have your goods. Very good. I'll build the system. It'll be done in no time. Here you go. With this, you should be able to destroy Botan's hyperspace drive. But keep in mind that this system might get destroyed when you use it. It's very possible that you have one shot and that's it. Oh, I'm not worried. Okay, let's check our quest log. Yep, I got that. So I believe now we need to go and run the same mission again, and then when he tries to double cross us, that is when we can deploy the hyperspace jammer. And we're ready to take on Botan this time. Botan, destroy your hyperspace drive. Charging. The hyperspace engine has been destroyed. I have your goods. Good, hand them over. Looks like everything's here. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I'll be on my way. Ha 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 ha. What? Why can't we jump? You did this. You destroyed my hyperspace drive. Prepare to die. Let's get a little bit closer. And okay, where's Botan? Here he is. Ready to unleash all hell. Fire! Wow, he has a lot of health. It's like one of the first guys that hasn't died in one complete volley. There we go. And this should be another Xsotan artifact. And let's not forget this exotic. Oh no. Well, that wasn't good, but at least we got it, whatever it was. Oh, iron mining turret. Oh, hooray. And we're back. So we went ahead and docked with the research station to craft our last Xsotan artifact for today. And so from what I've heard is that if you combine any 3 legendary modules, it will spit out the Xsotan artifact. Now I did just condense everything I had to be able to make this, so here's crossing our fingers that it's actually going to work. And hooray, it did! This is the number 2 artifact. So now all we have left is the mad science satellites, and then the one that is right up against the center of the galaxy. So we're pretty close. I am a little regretful that we weren't able to get the satellites today in today's episode, but you know, we did cover a lot of ground, and overall I think it was a major success. So my goal for next episode is to get back to construction. I really love building ships, and I've got a couple of good suggestions, and that's what we're going to be doing next episode, trying out some new building styles, and possibly using more of the Xanian and just trying a new style of ship altogether. So I want to thank you for joining me today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video if you liked it. And please feel free to leave a comment. I enjoy hearing what you guys have to say and what you liked about the videos, what you didn't like about the videos. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.